The Source Academy is a tool for learning how to program, but more generally it's a tool for learning computational thinking. The important part for freshmen when they come into the School of Computing is to build mental models that allows them to see what is going on, to see in their inner mind, in their mental eye, what is going on when a computer program runs. Those mental models are more important than the particular programming language that the students program in. And this tool is built especially to support the formation of these mental models.
So one of the things that I really enjoyed was the whole gamification, as well as how our tasks were given in terms of quests and missions. So there's actually a coherent storyline behind all of this. So I think one of the things that I remembered best was the storyline where our spaceship had crashed and then we were stranded in the jungles, and then we had to communicate with the natives, but we could not speak with them because they spoke a different language. We would actually record our voice on Source Academy, and using the functions that we wrote, we would actually reverse the voice to allow the natives to understand our language.
So my first impression of Source Academy is that the tool used to teach us the introduction module to programming was a very flexible tool because it was based in the browser. It was very convenient for me to learn my programming anywhere I was, on my phone, on my laptop, at any time of the day also, without needing to install any software.
Other programming modules will teach you what you can do with the language, while Source Academy teaches you on how to solve problems using the current technology and current language that you have. So it teaches you and shapes your mindset to think like a programmer, which I think is a good way to help students adapt to other languages and help them adapt to newer and better technology. Because once they have the mindset, they can use that mindset to solve anything.
And surprisingly, the game was filled with a lot of the characters, so characters which parallel the professors and the teaching staff that we saw in school. It was very useful for my learning because I was very easily able to see the structures that I was creating in my programs and the various environments that were being formed very quickly without having to go and ask someone else, for example. In a nutshell, we worked on ways for story writers to write in more engaging and interactive story scenes. So one of the ways that we did this is with prompts, so that users can choose certain answers to questions that you ask, so that they can choose certain storylines, for example, that you define. And we also wrote in ways for story writers to write in animations, so that things in the scene can be more engaging and lively than it was before.
So the source module system that we developed allows existing students to come back and contribute to the module ecosystem in the source programming language.
This whole new module system will make it easier for other students to actually contribute to the module system. So existing students can actually write their own modules for other students to use.
Our team worked on the curves library, and the curves library is a library where users can take in an input and output a point. So it's a parametric function that takes in one variable. And what we did was to add on additional dimensions. So we made it from 2D into 3D. And also we added on colors as a fourth dimension in a way, which helped enhance the user experience.
So Source Academy teaches students the basics of all the programming disciplines such as graphics, sounds, robotics, but they're missing the drones. Drones are like a growing area in the world of computer science, and this is why we feel that Source Academy needs drones.
We feel that why don't we build something more, because there's a lot of projects involving the Source Academy that we can apply what they already do and extend it. So we do this project for the drone that we connect it to the Source Academy, which I think will be pretty fun and fascinating.
So on top of learning about drones, drones are cheaper than the current robots that we're using. Therefore, it's more sustainable towards the course, and it's great.
I was once the receiving end of Source Academy in the module 111S. After the module, I thought it's quite interesting to work in a developer team to develop and implement new features in the curves library for Source Academy, something that I've been using throughout my first semester in NUS.
This module is different from other NUS module because it gives us quite a lot of hands-on experience. And because this module is a self-directed module, and with students build up our proposal and control with our progress, and the professor will give up a weekly meeting about our progress and give us some suggestions, which makes this module more like a real-world application project.